Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, it's coming. It's coming, guys. Woo! It is getting cold out here. The wind is blowing. Hopefully it's not too loud for the mics. We got winter storm heading our way. 22 degrees tonight. Now, guys, I know a lot of you have much colder weather than we have here in West Tennessee. But here in West Tennessee, it's cold for us. And I'm hoping we don't get any snow or ice, but it is possible. It doesn't look like we're gonna get above freezing at nighttime for a week till next Wednesday, or through next Wednesday. Now the daytime will be above freezing, which is very good. But luckily I've been working inside the power shed this past week and a half. Of course, over at Meredith's, been working inside her barn, and this weekend will be no different. I got a bunch more work to do over there, and the barn isn't too cold. You know, it's semi-insulated. Of course, when we close the doors, it gets too dark in there. We don't have any electricity, so we have to keep the doors open. That's why it gets cold. Let's see, Saturday, Willa, Meredith's daughter, has a dance recital we're gonna go to, and I believe Hudson may have a basketball game this week too. He's playing basketball as well. You know, we went to Willa's basketball game. That was fun. She's awesome. Hudson is good. Hudson is way better than I am at basketball. You're like, Tim, that's not much of a stretch. Well, just give me a break, okay? I used to be the second tallest kid in my junior high class. I was 5'9" in 7th grade. Of course, I haven't grown, and I've grown an inch since then. So I definitely, high school basketball was not my thing. I did play actually high school basketball, but I was not a starter at that point. But Hudson is really good. He can shoot. He's a big boy too, but he can shoot. You know, he plays football. He's a big old boy, but he can shoot like a guard almost. He's just a lot bigger and slower than them guards are. Yeah, I've been working over here. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek real quick, guys. Let's hopefully a sneak peek. Let's see. Can you see in there? Clean the window off. Can you see? Oh, you could. Oh. Yeah, that video's not coming out yet. I know a lot of you are going to rewind that. Members on RidgeLife have seen it. I send members pictures and stuff all the time. So working in the solar power shed, tons and tons of work been done in there. I am almost to the point, you know, I had the state electrical inspector out yesterday, and he gave me the thumbs up to proceed with my first stage. That was the consultation inspection. I got a pass. Still have rough-in inspection and trench inspection and final inspection, so 2 more to go. So I've got to dig trenches about 24 inches deep, 18 minimum, from each of those columns right there to a big trench right here, and then over to the power shed. And that's all for the solar, right, to get the PV wires. Now I got all these temporary wires up here. I got a question for you all. Tell me what you think. See, these are 10 gauge wire, PV wire, and they're much bigger than regular 10 gauge. So that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna run 12. Okay, you see how big around that is? I'm gonna run 12 from 2 circuits of 8. So 8 and 8, 16, 8 and 8, 16, 8 and 8, 16, 12 cables down each one over. So I'll probably have like a 1-inch cable. It'll only be 4 per column. Yep, 3 times 4 is 12. So 4 per column, probably a 1-inch down. And I'm probably gonna run it to a 2-inch. Now the spec sheet for conduit fill, 40% max fill, says I can use like 1.25 inches, right? Inch and a quarter for, but those are big cables. So I'm thinking 2-inch, right? So a 2-inch to run all the way over there and then over here and then come up and go into the trough that's right there. Yeah, those of you that paused it probably a while ago, you saw that trough I got installed. Right? And there's also something else in there too. Ooh, yeah. But yeah, run the PV right into here to a 2-inch trough. That's the plan. And I'm actually contacted Signature Solar for a bunch more equipment. 500 feet of red and black PV cable, which is not cheap, by the way. Now I've got all this, but that's running temporary into the power shed, to the power tent, right? Generator tent. And I really don't want to disconnect that until I get that up and running. So I'm just going to buy more cable, pre-run all the conduit and the boxes and everything, and then once I can get it all up and running, disconnect all these, and I'll have spare cable. Maybe give David some cable. You know, he's been doing solar soon, or maybe Mike from DD5. They'll be doing more solar too. So, waste not, want not, right? I definitely, if I have abundance, I definitely want to share with my brothers and sisters that don't have that abundance. At least that's my philosophy. All right, so that is that. Oh, the electrical inspector, you know, we did talk about getting a disconnect right here, you know, for the mini split. Oh my gosh, this mini split is kicking butt and taking names. He really liked my conduit job. He thought that was pretty amazing. So on this side of the power shed, right here's where my 200 amp panel is going to be. And I'll come out of the back of that down and trench over to the house. Yeah, so I'll come out of there and then curve around to the house right there. Of course, I got the well. I'm actually bringing the water from the well underground to the house, and then the power I'm going to run over here to that 200 amp panel in the shed, because that'll be done before that's done. That way I can get permanent power to the well and get rid of that temporary cable I've got ran under there, right? A lot of y'all said, Tim, that Romex is not made for underground. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I definitely don't want that there too long. You know what I mean? I did contact Honest Abe again about getting a little assistance, getting this timber framed. I want to make sure that whenever I get the preparation for this, and I get the subfloor done, everything, and I need to get them timber frames up and get the roof, you know, girders and all that stuff. I've got contract support help for that, because relying on the family that lives so far away, it's just tough. I know Drew would be over here, David, Mike, you know, Gary. It's just, that's a long way to go for a lot of guys, and especially if the weather's bad. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get, you know, the subfloor and all that, and then and get the sips. And then when I go to get the girders, the timber frame, and the top sips, I'll probably have contractors help for that, you know. And but what I got to do, because I forgot to run the water lines, the conduit, I've got to dig with the backhoe right here, and dig with the backhoe right here, and get a pipe under there. I've also got to get cut out in the brick or the block over there for the air conditioner, for the package unit. That's two things I forgot. So not a big deal. I get a concrete saw for that. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see what else is going on over here. Matter of fact, we need to go take care of the animals before it gets super cold. I'm heading over to Meredith's this evening for Wednesday Night Live on RidgeLife. I got a package in the mail too. I really don't know what it's in it. I'm going to have to show that to y'all. Open it live on there. What's up, girls? What's up, girls? You guys doing good? Huh? What's up, Elvis? Can you crow for me, Elvis? You still got your crow working? It was working earlier. Come on. You girls are doing great, aren't you? And one of y'all said, there you go, buddy. So we got Spot, Goldie, Sylvia, Sunset, and Luna, right? I was calling Luna Midnight. I believe y'all said, hey, that's well, be nice, Goldie. Come on, girl. And of course, Elvis over there. Elvis, your crow's getting a little better. It is. It's getting a little better. All right, so let's get them first and foremost. Let's get them some scratch. Got some scratch right here for y'all. Y'all want some scratch? Get it, girls. Get it, girls. All right, they got them some scratch. And I've got big news that I think I said the other day that 2 of them are laying eggs now. 2 of the new chickens are laying eggs, so we'll see what we got in there. Let's get some, that's tight. Get some rabbit food. And then we'll go inside the, oh, I just spilled some. Let me turn the electric fence off. I don't want to get zapped. Come on in here. Y'all enjoying? Enjoying your scratch? Huh? Elvis, you enjoying yours? He is. He doesn't bother me at all anymore now, guys. I clipped his spurs, and he hadn't done nothing to me since. Of course, he hadn't been feeling too good either. But all right, let's see. Let's get some. Hi, Ginger. Hey there, Gray. What's up, Queen Elsa? Oh, y'all need some. Oh, y'all need some food. Come on. Oh, I just spilt it. There we go. I'm gonna get some more here in a second, but I'll get y'all some water. I know y'all need some water. Let's see. When it's gonna be 22 degrees, I don't do the automatic water because it will freeze up. But I do want to get them some water in their stainless steel bowls. Stainless steel doesn't freeze, luckily. Automatic water. And guys, you may see green down there, but look, that is clear. Well, of course, that's the cup's green. That is clear water, guys. And right now, because the freeze, that froze, I've just got it going down in here and it automatically fills there. I've got a little regulation valve on that. Let me get some. Works really good. The chickens love getting down here, digging out the bugs out of the rabbit poo. And of course, I can come in here with shovels and get that. Let me fill yours up. Fill yours up. Fill yours up. Yep, yours is good. Oh, watch your face. I got to get some more in there. Watch your face. All right. Water is good. And I'll check for some eggs here in a second. Let's see. Ooh, that water was cold. 1 second here. All right. We got 2 eggs. You can see they're different sizes there. Different sizes. So 2 eggs. How y'all, oh, y'all need some more food too. I gotta go to Tractor Supply and get y'all some food. Oh shoot, let me see here. I gotta change hands. I got too many things going on at one time. All right. Too many things. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Let me step through here. All right. Whew. There was a little bit of sun this morning, but you can see that cold front is moving in. And my fingers are frozen. I actually should have a heavier coat on. There we go. I need to go to Tractor Supply, get some more chicken feed, don't I? There we go. I got a pretty good little system going as far as my water and feed. I can go away for a weekend and they're completely taken care of. Of course, I got Grandma Carol here. If something ever needs to be done, you know, like an emergency. And I got cameras everywhere. I can monitor everything. But I'm just going away overnight tonight. I'll be back in the morning. Grandma Carol got some issues. I cut a board for her. She made a huge dog house for Willa on the front porch. I know because Willa, she's a Great Pyrenees. She did not like getting in the big dog Taj Mahal. So she made a giant dog house with straw in it and everything. And I had to cut a board for her to keep the straw in, you know, like a front board. I hear you, Elvis. All right, you guys are good. Again, those waters aren't being used right now. We're using that fresh, nice, fresh, clean water. Let me get the stuff out of it, though. Get that out of there. There we are. And that will fill up slowly. All right. Whew. It is cold, cold, cold. Make sure your fence looks good. I need to get all those leaves off the fence line so the electric fence don't short out. All right. Get this closed back up. turn back on. Make sure I got a green light bouncing. Yep. Oh, it's red. Yep. It's either not charged enough because of the sun or these too many leaves. I need to get that taken care of. Whew, I got a little dizzy bending over there. All right, I got 2 eggs. Take those to Grandma Carol. Come over here. Yeah, so live tonight, 7 p.m. Central on RidgeLife. And then, let's see, I believe Saturday, the video of the last, the big work inside the sheds going on. I gotta get to Lowe's and get a bunch of conduit, rigid and flex, to start getting all those panels interconnected. And then I'll start running wires through them. Not terminate them, because I have to, can't do that until I get the rough-in inspection. But, look at the turkey vultures everywhere. 2 of them over there. Oh, there he is. Big one over there. Matter of fact, I think let's walk out in the woods while we're here. I still have not gotten out and gotten the pop-up blinds out of the woods, but I could probably do that this week. Get those packed up. Matter of fact, before I go down there, before we get out in the woods, let's go in here. I want to show you something. I've been working in the off time, getting the tool shed cleaned out. But every time I do a bunch more work and I get it filled up again. That's just the way it goes, isn't it? All right, lights on. So I got my beekeeping equipment right here. I got to take it, and I can't put it in the vinyl tents because they'll get mold and mildewed. So I got to find a place to store them. There's a bunch of camping gear. I've got to get that packed up. This is stuff I'm installing. These are the positive and negative 600 amp bus. That's going to go in the power shed. These are 20 amp solar disconnects. They're going to go on the columns. This is inverter to battery bus wire. So this will go from each inverter to these bus right here. Ooh, I got some solar lights that got to be installed on the gazebo out there. That's 3 Mississippi's tent I got to put up. That's leftovers from the mini split. That's a Jackery smart switch. That's got to go out of here. So all that's got to go out of here. This is solar panels for the gate opener. I got tools and other, this is a generator regulator. I got to get that put up. Ooh, check out my deer antlers. So I got some deer antlers from deer I got. This is a 7-point right here I got this year. So that's cool. I'm going to put some shelving. I got some shelves in one of the tents, big black, really heavy duty metal shelves to go in there, and one on this side. I can get more storage up there. This table folds up out of the way. I've been using it to do a bunch of work. This is all deer hunting clothes and stuff. These 3 totes, that can go into storage as well. That's vacuum sealer and knives and materials. These are all just household paper materials I can get stashed up. So really, I don't, and these are all empty boxes. Those are the inverter boxes. That's, ooh guys, that's that 200 amp panel. It's empty. All that goes away. So yeah, once I get this out of here, get those motorcycles brought in here. Grandma Carol will be happy. I know I've been saying that for a while, but every time I go to clean this out, I put more stuff in it. But I just got to make it happen. Just got to make it happen. All right. Now let's go out in the woods. See how purty it is. Put my mini splits going, yeah. Who watched DD5's video on doing their shower? Oh my gosh, didn't that just, I was so... Elvis, I know, I hear you over. I was just going, oh my gosh, poor guy. He had a heck of a time with that shower install, corner shower. I felt really bad for him. If you didn't see it, go over and watch Drifting Dreamers 5 and Dreaming with Drifters. That's right, Elvis. He had a time of it. See what the ridge looks like from the back over here. I have been checking all my materials over there. Everything's good so far. Let's get out here in the woods. Yeah, Elvis. All right, let's go this way. We might see a deer or some turkey while we're out here. What's that? I want to see if y'all can hear this, okay? 1 second. Y'all hear that? That's right. Nothing. I love living on the ridge. Nature. All I hear is nature. At nighttime I go outside and I look and there's no lights, no houses, nothing. All just beautiful stars in the sky. Oh my gosh, well, not now because it's cloudy, but at night, just so many stars because there's no city lights or any of that stuff. Just gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Man, look at these deer trails. Look at them, look at them, look at them. I'm just gonna walk this little ridge. I think I can do it without falling. Ooh, maybe not. Ooh. Thought I heard deer over there. Can I get around here? Ooh, don't fall, Tim. Don't fall. That's about 20 feet down, guys. About 16 feet down, 20 feet down. And you can see it goes up another 80 feet over that way. All right, let's see if I can go down through here without falling. Oh yeah, I got it. Ooh, I got it. I got it. Okay. I still need to get out here and check my trail cameras. I am behind, so it's going to be basically the entire hunting season trail camera video, and it's going to be amazing because you know there's some big old deer that came through the ridge this season. You know there is. You see, I'm about 30 foot below grade from the ridge crib up there. There's a pop-up blind in good condition. And get that put up. Got some trail cameras right here. Looking that way and that way. Make sure that one's straight. There we go. So quiet. Just so quiet. I love these little woods walks. Hope you guys enjoy them too. I'll walk this little ridge on this side and connect to the other side. I don't think it'd be too thick. We might even find something. Ooh, can I get up here? Come on, Tim, don't fall. Don't fall. This is where those deer always walk. Remember when I was sitting that blind over there? They'd come right through here. Ooh, what is that white right there on the ground? I see something white. I don't know what that is. Yeah, they walk right there, that trail. Matter of fact, you can see it if I come over here. This is the highway, right here. This is the highway. There's the pop-up blind. Here's the highway. Whoop, whoop. Go this way. I'm singing Sesame Street again, aren't I? I don't know why I'm singing Sesame Street, but beautiful, peaceful day. Whenever it's overcast like this, you can really see better. Oh, look over here, guys. Look over here. You can tell this is buck walkway. That's a fresh rub. That is a fresh rub. I mean, it's still fresh. They're still, look at all the fresh scrapings on the ground. Yeah, so buck still walking that corridor right there. Coming up here. Very cool. Let's go back over this way. You can see all these little valleys. There's a huge valley over there. And there's these 3 right here. Oh yeah, I remember this. When I first bought this property, it came out here. And I just left it. Because look at this. This was a pop-up blind and a camp chair. I just left it here. Look at this. This camp chair. Look at the moss on that. That's been there for years now. And the vinyl's still there, the metal. I just leave it here. There was an old tree stand up there too that had fallen over. A homemade one. I left it there. Just kind of a remnants of a time that's not here anymore. Before me. Oh, wow. No way. That buck decided he wanted to rub on this giant cedar. Look at that. Guys, look at the size of that cedar there. That buck said, I'll give that a little go. Yeah, he did. That's funny. That's funny. All right. Make sure the mic's on there. Y'all figure out what we did. We came to the north. There's a pop-up blind. One of 3. Of course, I have a bunch of tree stands too. Now we're on the north side, back where we kind of started, the Elvis over there. Hopefully you enjoyed today's little walkabout. Gave you a sneak peek of the power shed and some things we'll be working on. I know I'm super excited. Well, that sky looks a little ominous, doesn't it? Sky looks a little ominous. Let's go in here and see what our power situation looks like. 95% charge. Oh, I got 34 watts coming in there. 12 watts going out. That's the mini split. The mini split's only pulling 12 watts right now. Basically, the fan's running. The heat is turned off. All right, let's see what we got on the Jackery. 191 watts, 63%, 91, 84 out. I saw 3,400 watts coming in on the Jackery when the sun was out. Cold temperatures makes the voltage go up. You get a lot of wattage in like that. 3,400 watts. I only got 10 solar panels on there, so that's a 85% utilization. Of course, those are bifacial, so they do get a little bit from the bottom, but very, very cool. Very, very excited for everything that's going on. Hopefully you're excited. Make sure you're subscribed to RidgeLife, because there's big things going on over there. A lot more solar work, a lot more solar work. And of course, barn house coming soon. So if you did like today's video, give it a big old thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out on one of my channels. And until next time, hope everyone has a blessed, blessed day. That's right, Elvis. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life.